Hey world builders, welcome back to Build Together. Today is day 46. Today's prompt is, what is the biggest threat to your world currently? What has the potential to become a massive threat? Spoiler warning to any of my players, don't watch farther if you care about spoilers. What I wrote today was less of a wiki type entry. A lot of my stuff is very wiki oriented, very often dry, unless I write a quote in it that's supposed to be from in-world literature or an individual or an orally passed down saying or something like that. I still try to write it well, but it doesn't. The prose does not have a particular feeling, or I try to make it very, very dry. But this time I wrote something a little bit more out there. The document's called The Whispers of War, because Atovia's really looming threat, the purpose of the setting, is this idea that all of the countries, it's been a 400-century war, 4-century war, and all of the major nations have sort of forgotten about the horrors of the Maida War that kicked off this 4-century long peace. So each nation sort of has a different reason that they might want to expand or to push out into something else or punish another group or get some revenge, or perhaps just the spoils or natural resources. And this document sort of describes that in a more a fanciful, prosy way than I normally write. But especially the source of this in its truth, and this is the real spoiler, has been Safta-Charshi, this sort of ancient old woman spellcaster from this other world called the Dread Forest, who is known for making deals with children and those who are down on their luck. And she was at her highest power during the times of war, because the more displaced orphans, revenge-seeking widows, power-seeking generals that you have that would seek an alternate power to get something from, the more deals you can make, and the more deals that someone as crafty as Safta can make, the more powerful she could become, the more tools she has at her disposal. But she's been missing this over the course of peace. I mean, this has dropped way off. In fact, even like general belief in her is like she's practically mythology, but she is largely the impetus behind this tension, because if she can get the nations back to war, she will drastically increase her power once again. That's what I wrote about today. What is the biggest threat in your world, and what has the possibility to become a massive threat? Thanks for building together.